Okay, so how do we complete the square? So we have our first question, which would be x squared plus 3x minus 7. So if they ask you to leave this in completed square form, so the first thing you have to do would be step number 1. Okay, check the coefficient of x squared. So if you look at this question, coefficient of x squared, there's nothing in front of it, which means it is equals to 1. Only then you can actually start completing the square. So once you have done that, step 2, you look at the, or check the coefficient of x. So in this case, you have plus 3, okay, as the coefficient of x. So step 4, once you have that, you need to halve, okay, halve the coefficient of x. So you have 3 over 2, so you've halved it. Okay, we would like to put in a bracket because step number 5, you need to square it. So we just need to square it first. So what happens here would be, I need to put back into the equation. So step number 6, I would put it back as this. Okay, I'll put a plus, followed by a minus. So this entire thing that I have over here, I would copy it exactly and I will put it back into this question. Reason being, if you realize, this entire thing is actually equals to 0. So I do not affect any of my expression that I have because 0 is just 0. It does not cause any imbalance. So now, we're going to complete the square. This is how you do it. Always write down the first two terms of your expression and then you introduce what we just wrote down just now. Okay, 3 over 2 squared minus 3 over 2 squared. Then whatever is remaining. So if you notice, from here, what I'm going to do is, I will look at it as first 3 and last 2. Okay, so my first 3, basically what happens is, this is where I complete the square, and I'll get x plus 3 over 2 squared. Where did I get that from? Well, basically I got it from my x, from the x squared, and 3 over 2 from the 3 over 2 squared. So if you look at this, this is actually in the form of a squared plus 3x or 2ab plus b squared. Right, so if you expand this expression out, x plus 3 over 2, you would actually end up getting back the first 3. So for the next one, over here, key it into your calculator and you should be getting about negative 9.25 if I'm not wrong. And you are done. You've completed the square. So that's how you complete the square.